Stevie, you the team feeling a bit disappointed not taking all 3 points there?
I'm not sure we deserved it, Sean. I think we've had great chances, but I've just been talking to the press there, and I think I was pleased today in terms of the result, but certainly pleased with defensively. We looked better again, we looked more like ourselves again defensively. We didn't give up a lot of chances. Thought we defended our box with set pieces because we're playing against Albion Rovers. They have the long throw and they do pepper your box with long balls into the box, and I thought we defended that really well as a team. So I was pleased with us defensively, but we're going through a wee sticky just now at the top end of the pitch. You know, we're going through a wee sticky, just as all, not individual and just particular. They're all good players in there, and I've reminded them of that. And I'm confident they'll come through that because we're getting into good areas and we're just making the wrong decision. We're crossing when we should take somebody on, we're taking somebody on when we should cross. Do you know, we've got chances in the box, we just need a wee composure, it needs a touch to go and finish before, and we're hitting off for one rather than taking that extra touch, and then vice versa. You know, sometimes we can be a wee more composed and take the touch, and it's just that decision making at the top end of the pitch. And they're going through a wee dip with that, they're going through a wee sticky spell with that. But listen, I've got to remind them that we will always look at positives. We'll always look at positives. We've played 11 games, we're unbeaten in 9. We're unbeaten in 9 games out of 11. We're unbeaten at home, and the only way I'm going to bring the boys back at that top end of the pitch to get that confidence again is to remind them how good a players they are, and to remind them that, you know, of those stats, of what we've done. There'll be plenty enough criticism coming their way, and that goes with the territory, and I don't mind that. But ultimately, it's my job to get them back, because I know once they come out of that, then the chances we're creating, we'll score goals again. You know, we'll score goals because we're creating too many chances in terms of at the top end of the pitch, but we're just making the wrong decisions.
And speaking of forward players, Ali Love and John Gemmell went down today. Any news on their injuries?
John Gemmell's a bad one. I mean, the boy was distraught at half time. Sometimes there are things important in football when you see that. He was genuinely emotionally distraught, and I think he thinks it's a bad one. The medics think it's a bad one. And I was gutted for him because I thought he started the game really well. He was bringing us up apart because our reaction to losing the goal, I mean, the boys, it's a great hit. He's had one just before that with the post. It's hit the post, and but our reaction after that was very good. And I thought John was a lot to do with that. You know, we're popping into him. He was bringing other people into the game. He was winning wee flick-ons, and we're going beyond. So it was sore to lose him because in the game. But ultimately, you know, I just pray and hope that he's okay and he can. It's not as bad as the first fear. Ali, I think's okay. I think he would just come off because it's one of the ones that's really sore at the time, but we're hopeful that through the course of the week he'll be okay and okay for next Saturday.
And there was some discontent as you came off the pitch there. I think the fans have just been spoiled by the start we had, and they expect to win every week.
Listen, they expect to win every week, but there's nobody expects to win every week more than us. You know, we've set those expectations for every day, so when you set those expectations for every day, then you've got to take your medicine when you're going through a sticky patch like we're going through. But you know, as I say, we're 9 games unbeaten out of 11. It's no concerning where we're sitting towards the bottom of the league. We're still, I think, joined top today, but it's concerning that we've lost that lead that we had in those points. And you know, there's nobody feeling that more than us. There's nobody working harder to put a remedy to that more than us. But ultimately, as I said, the only way you're going to bring players back for any wee sticky spell, whatever club you're at, is to remind them how good they are and to remind them of all the good things that they've done, and to let them know that that'll never leave them. Do you know, no matter the conference and up in their brain box, it might be saying it's no my day today or it's no my period of time in the last 2 or 3 weeks, but they never lose that ability, and that'll come back. Do you know, and we know that we've got good players at this club that, you know, have got us into this position, and in my opinion can keep us in this position. I mean, that's for the first week in August. We've been top of the league. We're still, I think, joint top tonight, and you know, we're going into last week in October. So there's plenty of them to be positive about. In terms of the criticism, that'll come my way, and because of the wee sticky spell we're on, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. That's the nature of the beast, and that's what goes with the game.
Magic. Thanks very much. All the best for Friday.
Thanks very much.